Hello, welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be doing week 2 of the MLS recap, match day 2. I was able to watch, I think, 4 games. Yeah, 4 games full start to end. I started with the first 2 games of the week. Chicago Fire hosting the Montreal Impact. This game was a very interesting game. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I feel like we're going to be fading the Canadian teams this year if we start taking picks and stuff in this. But Chicago dominated the entire first half. They get an early goal from Jonathan Bamba, who we mentioned last week, actually. Now an Ivory Coast international, played very well, and they dominated the whole time. And then suddenly in the 56th minute, Mr. Dean, I don't know his first name, he's a left back. Jonathan Dean has a red card offense. He tackles the guy, or like grabs him basically. The last man, professional foul, red card. And it was like, okay, interesting. Now this game's going to get good. Game actually got really good, but it was the other way around. They dominated for a little bit, didn't get much out of it. And they just decided to fire, like, you know what? Let's just go get a second goal and then a third goal. They got a second goal with the penalty in the 94th minute, and then they get another goal in the 100th minute to finish off the game for sure. Hugo Cypress gets the penalty, and then in the 100th minute, it was Robin Lod who got subbed on. Now, player of the game, you might think it's one of these guys. It's the goalie for Thomas Giller, the goalie for the Montreal Impact. This guy had one of the best games I've seen in a long time. I'm getting the exact number right for you here. He had 7 saves. The XG for the other team was 2.08, which is crazy. 5 saves in the box. This guy, again, he had 2 or 3 of these saves where he goes full left to right, all the way across, max extend, and puts it on the crossbar. It was unbelievable. And it was a great game overall for him. Unfortunately, his team totally let him down. But if it wasn't for him, it'd be legitimately 5-6-0. It was crazy. So watch out for fading the Montreal Impact the rest of the way. The other game was the Red Bulls in New England. Red Bulls dominate this game, start to finish. Another goal for Julian Hall. That's 3 in 2 games. This one assisted by Audrey Matemi. This was this wasn't my main game I was watching. This was the second game I was watching, to be clear. But overall, another great performance from the Red Bulls, who, what are they now? Yeah, they are 2-0, top of the standings, I believe. Let me double check that. They are 5th in the standings, but they're first in the Eastern Conference with a +2 goal differential, winning both games by 1. And then the next matchup was Minnesota versus Cincinnati. Did not watch this game, but looking here, it looks like Cincinnati was missing Evander. We talked about it last week. He got hurt. Big loss for them at the moment. I don't know how long he's going to be out. I'm looking right now. Let's see if it says anything. I don't see anything directly here, but it stinks for them. They're out with one of their top players. So we'll see how it goes. A goal from Yeboah in the 66th minute to cash the +110 favored Minnesota United. Then the Colorado Rapids, off a horrific game I watched last week when they played the Seattle Sounders. They ended up beating the Portland Timbers 2-0. They're favored in this game. They got the job done. Better performance from Paxton Aronson, who had a horrific game in his first game. Looking at his passing here, yeah, he was 86% accurate passes, 9 for 9 in his own half, 1 for 1 long balls. He had 8 key passes. That means he had 8 passes that led to a shot, which is crazy. I mean, that's like Messi numbers. Zach Steffen, the former Man City man, did his thing. Rob Holding started this game, played well. A goal for Harrington from the back, a red card for the Portland Timbers, who are still without, I believe. Still without David Pereira de Costa. Another game for Felipe Mora. I didn't see. Do you even have any shots? How'd he do? Let's see here. He had 2 shots, 1 saved, 1 assisted, or 1 blocked. But yeah, so that was what we had for that game. Up next, Seattle on the road at Real Salt Lake. They were the favorite. Road favorites are crazy MLS. Usually there's a big gap here. Not the case. Salt Lake wins the match. Man of the match is Rafael Cabral, the goalkeeper, 35 years old, 6'1". Doesn't matter. He had 6 saves, 4 saves from inside the box, only letting up 1 goal. Not much to add other than that. Seattle, I watched them last week play Colorado, I guess mentioned. and they absolutely dominated them. So it's very interesting to see that this matchup was what ended up happening. But yeah, I had not much really to add to it. I didn't really watch the game, so I can't really tell you much. But yeah, San Jose at home against Atlanta. Atlanta moves to 0 points in 2 games. 2-0 victory for San Jose. I still don't think we saw anything out of Timo Werner. Yeah, no, Timo Werner's still doubtful. So when they get him back, that could be a game changer to add on to an already good attack. Oh, excuse me. He did play. Sorry, it said doubtful. My apologies. He came on. He had an assist in the 61st minute. So he assisted the second goal. Immediate impact for him. He's had any good shots? No shots, but yeah, 1 pass, 1 assist. 1 key pass, 1 assist. So that's all you can ask from him there. Then my favorite team, the Los Angeles City Football Club. I think it's LA City, right? Or just LA Football Club. Yeah, LA Football Club. They won on the road. Excuse me here. Sorry, I got to pull it up. Yep, they beat Houston 2-0. No goals or assists from my player of the year, Dennis Bawanga, but a goal and assist from Marky Delgado, assist from Son, and a goal from Stefan Esquitito. So there you go. 2-0 there. 0-0 goal, Nashville, Dallas. Sorry, 0-0 result. So nothing crazy there. Overall, interesting game. I know I was talking to a friend of mine that's a fan of the team, and he said Surge got hurt in warm-ups, so that obviously throws everything off there. But 0-0 for there. 2-2 draw for Columbus. That's 2 draws in 2 games. New striker. What's the guy's name for sure? Excuse me. Wessam Abu Ali missed a penalty late in this game. Could have won it for the Crew. Unfortunately, what is this? Dejan Jovojevic, the Serbian striker, had a brace. He won the match or drew the match for Kansas City. So 2 draws in a row for where is it? For Columbus, and that sees them in 8th place. Oh, sorry, a loss in the draw. Excuse me, they have 1 point. So that's a tough result for them there. Looking at the next game here, Vancouver Toronto saw a bit of this. The first half alone. Like I said, we're going to fade Toronto. We're going to fade Montreal. Toronto got not embarrassed, but they got dominated from start to finish. With Ben White scoring and a goal, 2 goals, excuse me, from Thomas Muller. He also had no assists, just 2 goals for him. Domination from the Whitecaps over the other Canadian team that they faced today in Toronto. Minus 280, and they showed why. An absolute domination start to finish. And the final game of the night, I turned off after 10 minutes because it was a 10:30 kick. Game started about 10:45. It was over by 11 in the first 13 minutes. It was 3-0 LA Galaxy over Charlotte FC. They were a very slight favorite. Assists from Gabriel Peck, 2 goals from Yao Klaus, a goal from Lucas Sarabia, and another good game from Joseph Payne still. Just domination, start to finish. Nothing really for Charlotte to hang their hats on whatsoever. A good performance from their goalie, Christian Kahana. That's about it. He had 9 saves. It's crazy the save number in these MLS games, but yeah, 9 saves, gave it 3 goals, 12 shots on target. I mean, that's what the hell are we doing here? Going on to yesterday's games, Austin FC with an 82nd minute winner. We were watching a little bit of that game. The next game I watched for sure was Philadelphia. Philadelphia loses at home on the road to New York City. Crazy stuff in this game. So New York City was getting dominated for the first 30 minutes, and they turned on the Jets for the end of the half. They scored. Hannes Wolf scored. And then there was a penalty given to the Union in the 67th minute that was brought away by VAR. They got a second penalty given to them in the 89th minute, which Indiana Vassilev put away. And then, unfortunately for them, they get a red card. I believe it was for dissent, which is the craziest thing. Yeah, it was for dissent. And then Union goes down to 10 men, and the New York City FC steals one in the 100th minute, plus 240 on the road to steal 3 points. A smash and grab for them. They find themselves in 3rd place, tied for 2nd in the Eastern Conference at the moment with Nashville. And then the game of the week that I watched, start to finish, Orlando City FC 2, Inter Miami 4. Miami was favored on the road. They went down 2-0 early on 2 shots, and it was looking bleak for them. St. Clair and Falcao and Mikel were an absolute mess at the back. So then they go into the half. They bring on Matteo Silvetti for the first shot of the half. In the second half, he scores, and they keep going. Messi ends up scoring, 2 goals. He had 3 key passes. He had 8 shots, 4 on target, 3 blocked, and then 2 goals. So it was an incredible game for him. Segovia as well. Probably should have been man of the match, in my opinion. He had a goal and 2 assists. It was a great goal and 2 very nice assists to help out Messi there. He had the goal to tie it up. To take the lead, and then Messi finished it up with a free kick in the 90th minute. This guy, I had to say, Jermaine Bertrami, watched the game. He did absolutely nothing. I don't know what he's brought in for. Maybe they need to get Suarez more involved. I know Suarez, I don't even think Suarez didn't get subbed on. Reguilon's still coming back from fitness, but that's the thing with this Miami team. They just turn the jets on, and once they find that top gear, you can't beat them. The team that might be able to beat them, though, the final game of the night, late night Sunday, San Diego FC 2-0. Dreyer scores, assisted by Ingvartsen. Ingvartsen scores, assisted by Dreyer later in the game. 2-0, minus 200, cashes without a sweat. They dominated from start to finish. Again, just another great game for San Diego FC. 5 saves for the former Dortmund man, Roman Berkey. On the other side for St. Louis, that's pretty much all you can really get from this game from them. Let's see here. The XG was 0.86 to 0.41, so maybe a little lucky by them. But they dominated in every stat category. So watch out for San Diego FC. I believe they're in first place in the West. Quickly checking here. Standings aren't showing up for me. Actually, here they are now. They're in first place in the West with a +7 goal differential. So watch out for them potentially. Whenever they play LAFC, that's going to be a hell of a game. So that's what we got for now. Looking at the top stats, top player of the week was Christian Clean, the goalie for them. And then Zurgov and Dreyer, once again, really good jobs there. 3 goals for João Klaus, Julian Hall, 2 goals for Cyprus, Muni, and Lionel Messi. So that's your top scores there. Assist-wise, I don't know if they have top assists. Andres Dreyer, 3 assists. So he's having a hell of a start to the season. So watch out for him, see how that's going to go there. But he and Ingvartsen, number 1 and number 2 in goals and assists combined, tied both with 4. A lot of them to each other. So that's something to look out for. Again, with that San Diego FC coming out of nowhere again. They had a really good start to the year last year. Maybe they're on their Vegas Golden Knights thing, an expansion franchise that kind of finds form in year 2 and builds on their success from year 1. So that's all I got for now. Let me know down below if you watch the MLS games, who your favorite team is, things like that. And thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.